everybody, and welcome to our weekly tarot reading. This week, I'm going to use the Starchild Tarot to provide some insight on what we should pay attention to this week. I'll do a 3-card spread as usual. Now, I've been shuffling for a while. I'm just going to connect with the deck. Let's see what the tarot has in store. There's that hit. We'll cut the deck, take the top 3 cards. The first card, they're very stuck together. The first card is going to look at the present moment, what's happening in our field right now. Our second card will look at the past influence that brought us here. And our third card is going to look at that future potential. So I'm turning this first card and we have the Page of Wands. Aren't these cards beautiful? I just love the colors in them. So the page is a court card, so it can represent ourselves, it can represent someone else, and with the page, it can also represent a message, an email, a letter, an announcement. Now here you see a young person walking towards this bright opening in this oval structure, and she's amongst all of these crystals around her. Now we want to remember that the wands is the fire element. So we're looking at passion and drive. The wands being that spiritual, that impulse, that movement, a fast moving energy. But here we look, she's almost taking pause. Now the page in this regard is looking at a very passionate and excitable person, but also a very young person or a young energy, someone that may have lots of aspirations and ideas about what they want to do, but is also a little bit naive in that pursuit of their dreams. So bear that in mind right now. Is there something in this moment that you're looking to do? You feel really passionate about it, but you haven't quite sorted it all out, and there's a little bit of naivete in the idea of where it's going. Or is that a message that's coming in that's making you feel like that? Let's see where it came from. Okay, so it came from the Two of Cups. Now, the cups is the water element, so we're looking at emotions, we're looking at flow of energy. And if this is the past tense, we want to take it into account for where we ended up with the page. So here we see 2 cups between almost like another rock with this rainbow pouring from one to the other. And we see a person, again, a young person laying on the ground here. Now, the Two of Cups in the minor arcana is the nearest card to represent the lovers. So it's usually depicting something regarding a relationship. Have we just met someone and we've almost fallen in love with them? So a relationship idea. It doesn't mean necessarily a love relationship, but some sort of connection with someone. But we also want to take note that this person is alone. So that connection, that love connection from the Two of Cups could also be this rainbow light shining from our own self. And we're taking pause to recognize that, we've had choices and we've come back to self-love and rest and recuperation here. It's almost as if the rock between us has moved away and the light has been allowed to shine forth, giving us that acknowledgement of self-love that has brought us to a place where maybe we have this inspiration, this idea to move into this light. But remember, we want to make sure that we're not doing this too naively. Let's see where it's going. Okay, well, we're still in the cups. So still in that water, still in that flow, still in that emotion, intuition. And here we have 7 cups, each of them holding a different type of crystal. So this card represents our desires, our wishful thinking about what it is that we want to achieve. And again, an opportunity for choice in all of these crystal cups that are being presented. So ultimately, what I'm seeing is that we've had this feeling of a connection, whether it be with self or with someone else, that's giving us time to pause. We've had a moment of reflection. We've taken some time out. And now we're ready in this moment to venture forth with passion and drive, but maybe we're moving too fast. Maybe we think that in the future there is going to be all of these wonderful options presented to us, that all of our dreams and aspirations are going to come true. So that naivety needs to be left in check. It doesn't mean that these things will not be available. It just means don't set yourself up for failure. And so, in essence, it's an exciting time. We're moving forward into opportunities. So, I'll leave that with you. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for your time. Bye now.